everyone, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 37. Last time, we started the questline Dazed and Confused. We've got a situation where someone has put on a little brain dance and gotten a case of different DIDDO personality overlap. They have become someone else, and we need to snap them out of it. And then while we were waiting for a call back about that, we went and did Johnny's side quest. We did chipping in. We have a beautiful gun to show for it that has been lavishly maintained over the past 50 so years. And had a good chat with Johnny. We're essentially going to be asking Rogue out on a date to the movies. And we'll be doing that in good time. We'll put a little bit of time between now and then because we're back in Dogtown. We're going to continue with Dazed and Confused, returning to Shank and see how this quest line goes.
You're wearing my faceplate. You even copied my shoes. Have you no shame, bitch?
Oh, God.
I won't let this go. These looks are copyright protected, okay? You will be paying me for the rest of your life.
Your looks, Fatso? Yours?
Bags, shoes, glasses, all custom made. Lina Malina is a registered trademark. You fucking copycat bitch.
Okay, like, this is fucking weird. How am I even supposed to act?
Take charge of the shoot. Oh my God, I become the director. Johnny's watching. Alright, you guys are gonna be great.
All right, people. Director on set. Someone's gotta take the reins.
So great to have you back.
Send Tool's letter. Oh, that's a good idea, because it's his own personal letter that'll snap him out of it.
Hey, eyes up.
Tell him that he's your sister and convince him that he's a clone created by the FIA that's so evil.
Just sending you your lines. Just read them out loud.
I thought this was
Okay.
improvised.
Got them.
Our pasts don't define us. Who we are right now. What we strive to be.
Dear Lina, I've been following you ever since the beginning when you were making those crazy amateur BDs with those bikers from the Badlands.
Locked in, hard-coded. But you sure as hell can forge your feet.
I'm going through a difficult time right now. Life kicked me pretty hard in the ass. I can only get a break when I'm being you. Thanks for the Preem content. I know you're putting your body and soul into these BDs. Your biggest fan, Edgar Toole.
Whoa! You look just like Lina Malina.
I am Lina Malina.
Listen, I know life is hard, and you do stuff to try and escape, like pretending to be someone else. But at some point, you have to accept who you really are. We all do.
Am I being punked?
Formulaic conventional narratives are so last gen. This is art, okay? A study of the labyrinth of the human soul.
What a bunch of amateurs. I'm out of here.
Shank, don't sell her any more BDs.
Thanks for the help. Settle your fee in a sec.
What the? Shank! What the fuck am I wearing?
Hey, Tool. Glad you're back.
Back?
Huh.
Fuck do you mean back?
Tell you all about it later, okay? No need to drag our, customers into this.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but sometimes you actually manage to do shit right.
Gee, thanks.
I don't even really feel right exploring the other options of, like, convince him that he's an FIA clone. Like, that's so bad.
Everything okay?
Hangover. Feels like this hot, runny shit swirling in my head. I can barely remember the last few days.
Okay. There you go. Have fun, guys. Well, we got paid and we resolved that one nice and quickly. We also have this that's popped up, which is shot by both sides, going to Bree's apartment in Night City. So, an interesting gig. A shit-scared media, a top-secret investigation, corpo dirt, anonymous threats. What's that? Forget merc work. Now you want to be Night City's top private eye? Bree Whitney. a media for whom until recently, writing for scream sheets was her bread and butter. But Bree always wanted something more from life. She finally stumbled across a serious story, and although it got red hot, she decided not to let it go. Now she's rummaging through corpse closets for skeletons, a lucrative commodity in Night City that could either earn you stacks or more commonly a bullet to the head. Bree is paranoid and stressed, but that's hardly surprising given the circumstances. She knows what she wants and intends to achieve it regardless of the price. She is secretive and careful with her words, saving them instead for her articles. And I don't actually recall how this mission came my way and popped up on the in the to-do list. Not sure. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, we can text Mr. Hands about this Lena job. Gig called for psychiatrist, not a merc. Tune got stuck thinking it was someone else. Thankfully managed to help him. Now he's back to his old self. And see where you had your doubts. Client wasn't Lena Molina, but the co-owner of Brainporium, Edgar Toole. Guy had a freak BD wreath accident. Thought he was a BD star. Thankfully managed to convince him otherwise. I see. Would you like a pat on the back? A 21 gun salute? Well, you can have my mildest congratulations. Now kindly return to work. Yes, definitely kidnapped and held against her will there. We'll respond to Rogue in good time as well, but I'm not sure if it was potentially a Mr. Hands job that came through. I think it's, yeah, okay, there we go. It's the journalist. So it was Bree Whitney's address, 18 Skyline West, last door on the right. The card's in a safe box under a bamboo plant. Write to me once you have it. So he gave us a little text message. That's what this was. So another little job for Mr. Hands. So we're going to Bree's apartment.
He's weak as hell. Yeah.
Going to Bree's apartment in Night City. So briefly leaving Dogtown, but assuming we'll be heading right back in. Oh god, there's an all-out war going on for this one. They won't even know where hit him. It'll let me jack in. There we go. Oh god, they saw me. Okay, so your slow-mo your slow-mo wears off. Just in case you were curious. Jesus. You cannot jack in slow-mo. I have access to the encrypted data, but I now have everybody on my ass as a result. Yeah, but now I'm dead. Okay. That didn't go too smoothly. I didn't know that I would get kicked out of my Sandivistan, but I guess you can't hack in slow-mo. It's like they'll never even know that I was here. Alright, time to try the same drop once again. I think this is actually going to be probably our biggest issue. I don't have a grenade, I've just got the camo, right? Oopsie. I do love your ability to... I think something that I really appreciate about optical camo in this game is that, you know, when it runs out... when the camouflage rubs off, I mean, my brain is in the right place. It doesn't disappear when you start like shooting or get seen, which is really nice. So I appreciate that level. Nice. Nice little war for this one. It's just like, it's basically the same conversation every single airdrop though. It's like, got an airdrop. What do we do? Get it, you idiot. PT E9 FF. What did we win? Nice. Okay. And now we go to Bree's apartment at Night City.
He was insured. Yeah. You never know. It's coming for us all someday.
Okay. Force it open to use technical ability. No knocking involved.
Pretty
Hey.
chunky pad for a media's pocket. Back in my day, the press lived in fucking roach closets. Lockups both ways.
God damn. The atmosphere in here. We got a conversation pit and everything. Got some bonsai tree happening. We got some nice Japanese imagery going on. Okay. Pretty sick. We got some samurai. Got a Johnny Silverhand fan with an urn. Can't scan the contents of the urn. Yikes! Bar disfigures little boy. Could be the urn. It looked normal, said Marlena, 43. Little Charlie's 10. Mother, I see all food's pretty well-known corpse, so I figured I could trust them. Couldn't have been more wrong. The tragedy in the Berryman family began one fateful Wednesday morning. Charlie was a little out of sorts that day, so Marlena decided to buy him a soy bar from the SCSM down the hall. I mean, normally I can't afford luxuries like that, she explained, but that day I wanted to give my son a little treat. Unaware of the threat lurking within, she handed the yikes bar to Charlie. His first bite would be his last. All of a sudden he starts crying. I had no idea what was going on, Marlena wailed. As it turned out, the All Foods bar consistency broke little Charlie's tooth. I don't know what we were going to do. We can't afford a new one. As I listened to her story, Charlie came over to us, tugged on Marlena's sleeve, and, despite the tragedy that befell him, showed nothing but gumption and spark. Mama, don't be sad. Next time we'll get a different brand soy bar, he said before bravely revealing his new gap-toothed grin. Alright. I just got clickbaited on a shard. I was like, oh man, this could be like a tragic news story about how the boy got disfigured, perhaps the child or a relative even of this person, and that's the urn. But no, they broke a tooth on a candy bar. That is Cyberpunk for you. Book your dream holiday with Waters. Tired? Want to leave your boring old routine behind? Now all you have to do is pack your bags and choose the destination of your dreams. So we've got Somalia. Visit a sunny exotic resort featuring bottomless drinks and hovering deck chairs and Taicho. A paradise for those who seek adventure and frequent tours of the moon. And the Crystal Palace, the definition of luxury travel, featuring gourmet food, out-of-this-world casinos and lush green villas with stunning vistas of the cosmos. Claim first-minute discounts and save up to 20%. Houseplant in Terranium.
What's this?
Really, dickweed? That looked like a bamboo to you.
Kiss my ass.
I'm scanning things. Kiss my ass. Traces of red wine at the bottom. This is a bonsai. I can't innocently scan something without Johnny messing with me. Asplenium. There's our bamboo. The art of self-control. 10 rules for becoming a better you. Have you ever left a party in tears after seeing your ex with some new arm candy? Have you ever agreed to do overtime just to please your overbearing manager? Does your mother still guilt trip you even though you're over 30 and are old enough to have your own adult BD collection? Thank you very much. If so, then this book is for you. In the following chapters, you'll get helpful tips on how to act in stressful situations and keep the situation under control even when it seems everything is stacked against you. We'll never let things get to you again because you are in the driver's seat of your mind. Hell yeah. Old article clippings in Dogtown. The most anticipated BD of the year, diverse media system. The brain dance we've been waiting for, natural inquirer, starting Eva Mingley. Sylvie is a simple housewife who spends her days looking after her son and helping her investigative journalist husband, Ben, chase down his stories. But all that changes when she accidentally finds one of her husband's disturbing reports. Could Ben really have witnessed such macabre events? Sylvie goes on a wild search for the truth. Only one thing's for sure, whoever they are, they catch to kill. Coming soon to BD. Vacation packages, more travel agencies. She's interested in the packages. Which destinations have your quickest departure options? Hi there, I'm Patrick, and I'm overjoyed to assist you today. I'm thrilled that you've contacted Waters Travel Agency. We make customer service our highest priority. Here at Waters Travel Agency, we stop at nothing to ensure you have a safe and unforgettable vacation. If you are a premium client, please contact us via a private telephone line. Your premium account guarantees priority when purchasing travel packages, as well as a unique travel offer tailored to your needs. To upgrade to premium, please reply yes to this email. If you'd like to continue using your economy account, please reply no to wait for a response with a human consultant. No. Thank you for your patience. You are currently client number 8810. Sheesh. Whole Foods Bar write-up, Bree to Zach. Hey, final article's in the attachment. Oh, so that would... Okay, so that's her article. Great, I'll toss it in tomorrow's spread. Terrible, Bree. Where's your integrity? I got click-sharded. Border crossing, Mike Lazaro. I've got some beers, need to get to Dogtown. Hey Bree, it's great to hear from you too. Yeah, I can figure something out. Get you in next month, most likely. Not an option, I need to be there like yesterday. It's not that simple. We've got lines, rules, procedures. I can't pull any gonk moves or they'll dump me on toilet duty. You know how it is. Alright, managed to work something out with Gonzalez. He'll take my shift and I'll get you through the gate myself. Let me know when you're here. Hello?
Oh, well.
In storage unit.
Right, let's see what's here. No. Interesting.
Fuck. Scan that. Militech logo 2010s. Card's gotta be at least 60 years old. Didn't find that in a kabuki bargain bin. Makes me think. What's this Bree chick up to?
2010 Militech. Our journalist. Got the card. What now? Now you'll meet with the client. I'm sending you some coordinates. An abandoned building in Dogtown, bottom floor. Go after dark and avoid calling attention to yourself, please. Alrighty.
Hey, you're not Bree.
I'm not.
What are you doing here?
Drawing attention to myself. I literally pressed open the door as soon as the knock happened. So talking to the stranger is optional.
Water in the bamboos. You?
Standing in the doorway. Why the sass, kid? I, heard some noise. I thought maybe Bree was back. Been a while since I've seen her. I'm next door. Thought I should come take a look. Got some dodgy chooms hanging around the building lately.
What sort of chooms?
Dunno. Definitely don't live in the building. Looked kinda like small-town gangoons. Not even. Yeah, just thugs. Just tell Bree to take care of herself, you hear?
Will do. See you later, bruh. Sometimes I wish I could just manually shut the door. I guess it automatically does it sometimes. Won't let me do it. He like just runs in there. Alright. Back to Dogtown we go. So some dodgy tombs hanging around. Am I about to get mugged? Not getting mugged just yet. This is now my go-to Porsche. The better Porsche. I need to stop getting in on the... Oh, yep. I'm getting chased by thugs, for sure. There you go. I need to stop getting in the opposite side of the car, because this is America. Let me see. I'm trying to scan the driver specifically. It's being super sensitive because I have to also hold the thumbstick down to look backwards. It's not letting me scan the actual people, unfortunately.
Neutralizer!
I'm getting brutalized. Oh, it's Militech. No, it's Arasaka. Yep. Taking way more damage. Oh, there's another one. Taking way more damage than I thought I would. Okay, can't you see a car coming and not fucking block the road, asshole? Okay. Okay, I'm getting in trouble with the cops now. Come on. Cops, shoot them, not me! I'm innocent. My car won't even drive straight anymore. Because I've just messed with the front. My brand new Porsche, you fuckers! Oh, my car's gonna blow up. You guys fucking suck! I'm hidden now, nobody knows where I am. Okay, never mind. That was awful. Just trying to have a peaceful drive in my goddamn Porsche. Getting shot in the back of the head. Crashing left, right, and center. That's what I get for trying to avoid and lose them instead of tackling them straight on. I lose my favorite ride. I haven't had a car get destroyed in such a long time. Alright, switch rides. It's all part of the plan to lose the trail. Judy, so V, I need to tell you something. You're an NUSA sleeper agent. Sounds like the start of every breakup text I've ever gotten. Shoot! Just gotta get something off my chest. Anyway, it's just that... Okay. So you know I'm not great with feelings and stuff, but I've been thinking about the past few months, and I want to say thanks, V, for being with me, for everything you've done, and just for being you. You're great. Just wanted you to know that. But now I gotta go hide somewhere. I'm all flushed. Sweet, my sweet little vulnerable Lilu being. A little love heart. Jesus Christ, stop. It's not funny. Meanwhile, she calls me Calabasita, so that's cute. It's very nice to hear someone out for what they're going to say instead of jumping to a conclusion on them, because to immediately go, oh, I'm getting broken up with, that would completely derail that conversation where you're about to receive some genuine heartfelt feelings and you're like, oh no, I'm being broken up with. Wait and see what's about to be said before you jump to a conclusion. Alright. And we are right outside of our cozy little safe house meet. level. Nice place.
Grimy.
Better look around.
I just love the Johnny's opinions. Grimy. Oh, another thing that I've got to try and do and make a mental note of, because I keep forgetting, is apparently I didn't pick up the rifle in the apartment. And the only reason why is I actually looked at it when we were in the apartment, and I tried to pick it up the night before that we fell asleep, and it didn't let me, so I assumed that it was just, you know, part of the environment. She just left it there, and then I just didn't think to check it again. But apparently that's actually a weapon that I'm able to pick up now that the president is gone. The rifle has been left there, so gotta head back to our apartment and grab that. I just tried to pick it up too early. Bree? Hello? We're back here where I tried to turn off my camera recording, so we're in this area again, which is kind of bizarre. Ooh, but actually, you know what? I think I might know exactly where we're going in that case, because last time we were here and we looked around, there was like a door underneath some rubble that I just couldn't interact with at all. Also, too dark in here. Like, literally cannot see shit. Remember when I was given a flashlight with my diving suit?
Open wide!
How do I get onto the other side? How did I get through last time? Do I have to go I have to go the long way around, don't I? I have to go down here, around here, get then go down this way. Nice, I can force this open now with my 20 body check. It's crazy. There we go. Now I'm over the side. Because I guess the way that I got over here last time seems to be inaccessible now. Yeah, I think this was how we got across last time, actually, down there. There you go. There we go. So we actually found this, but the door couldn't be interacted with, you know? So, there you go. Oh, God.
Bree, right? Hand sent me.
Supposed to come after dark. You get the card?
That is true. It is 5 in the morning.
Sure did. But I'm not about to talk to the bad end of a barrel. Did you even think to flip the safety? Clearly don't know how to use it, so stash your pop gun, please.
Shoot. Point for you.
Cool points.
Sorry. But, you know, I can't trust anyone. Great, give me the card. We'll go inside. Shouldn't remain in plain sight.
Militech.
Here. Might have mentioned this was about Militech from the get-go. You even listening to me?
Yeah, let's go.
So is this where all the noise is coming
Let's
from?
see if this does the
or is
trick.
that above?
As far as I know, nobody's been here in the last decade. And the system stayed back to 2013. Fingers crossed.
Can't tell if that's like gunfire from above or this
Some of the
level.
security measures might still be active, so you go first.
No, not going anywhere till you explain a few things.
Oh. Didn't think I was paying you to ask questions, but okay. What do you want to know so badly?
What do you plan to find down here, exactly?
Well, If the files I borrowed from Militech are up to date, the lab inside's teeming with secrets. I plan to learn them.
And you want to learn them because...
Aren't we curious? Militech, like any corp, has skeletons in closets. This here's one such closet. Netwatch has been hunting for these skeletons for ages, and I'm trying to hunt down this story. So here we all are, chasing each other's tails. Now inside, scan if it's safe.
Anything stands out of me, I'm gonna gorilla punch it.
Got turrets, but they're offline. Come on in.
60-year-old disinfectant and medical gauze.
Shit! Card's not working. Hang on, let me see if there's another route.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
This way, let's go.
She accidentally picked up the visitor's badge. We assume all is going to our plan. Call when you're finished. A little busy now, but yeah, all good. We'll buzz when done.
We've been lucky so far, but watch out. Can't know what these old systems will do.
Shame.
Please, I got this.
Your face! Scanner didn't recognize you! Take him out!
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
All clear now.
Well, at least we know the security's still up and running.
Cooling unit construction, the basics. Nice. Okay, messages. P-Site D expedition report. We've set up at Site D and begun investigating the area. Noted, awaiting further reports. And we reached Site C yesterday, attempting to enter the data fortresses. Everything is encrypted. If you and your team can't manage to decrypt them, perhaps we should send somebody else. Natalia to Evan. Honey, in the news they're saying there might be some military activity in South Pacifica. Sorry for bothering you. I know you're busy and hard at work, but I'm worried. Are you sure you're safe there? Everything's fine, sweetheart. Don't worry. We'll talk when I'm back. There's definitely not going to be a unification war. Immediate evacuation. The expedition is to be shut down immediately. It is no longer safe in South Pacifica. Do not exit the site in Militech uniforms. Wear civilian clothing. Take the data you managed to collect. Encrypt everything else. We expect to report in person within 3 days. Understood.
Comp looks brand new. Just this one.
Told you. A Militech research expedition came here a few years back and probably left it behind.
From Lisa. Sent your uniform to be cleaned. Couldn't stand the stench the other day. Grab it once you're up and head down to the bunker right away. Think I found something. And if I wear this, will the cameras think that I'm a good little Militech boy? Cooling unit construction. Connect compressor to the recuperator. Connect the recuperator to the turbine. Close the circuit. Place in casing. Refill coolant. Perform a test run and enter the serial number.
Come on! We don't have time.
Got some old tech in here. Cores or batteries. What for, though?
Very nice, but can we deal with that later?
What if it's imported? Toxic, highly flammable, filled with coolant. Clean up, please. I know we're not here to win a Swedish Army award for keeping our shit clean, but we're all super important scientists at the top of our respective fields, and that nobody wants to scrub a toilet, but come on. We don't have a cleaning staff here, but unless you feel like sticking to the floor every time you want to use the bathroom, please clean the toilet after you use it and wipe the floor. Seriously, they told me I'd go nuts sitting underground for months on end, but nobody said it was because I'd be stuck down here with a bunch of slobs. Here's the cleaning stuff. It does what it says on the label. You figure it out. Alright. Oh, nope. Yep. I was hoping, by putting on the uniform, that maybe I'd be okay. The answer is no. So get this off of me. Get this shit off of me. I'm putting this back on. Oh man. Mike Penny, note. Can't believe the entire cooling system used to be broken up into several parts. Now I think about it, should we be able to pack the core itself into the heat exchanger housing if we could do something like core, control rods, fuel, closed coolant flow in a single 2x1 M casing with the recuperator, turbine, compressor, steam generator. We could pack hundreds of reactors into a relatively small space, maybe connected by one large circuit. We'll have to try it sometime.
Doing great. Keep it up.
Oh my god, this is cool. They have a different UI for the older computers. That's awesome.
We're almost there.
Because, like, when I opened the laptop, I was, like, reading the emails being like, this is the same UI on laptop, and it's, like, 60 years old, apparently. So I like that V obviously mentioned that it was a recent computer, and I was like, okay, cool, they're explaining that. And then you get to see this, so that's cool. Site closure. We know how difficult the past few months have been, especially after the emergency situation at Site C and the problems it created. As you may have noticed, we've already had to let some of you go. We know you must have questions, so they'll have to wait for the time being. Site D will be shut down on June 3rd, 2017. You have 2 days to collect your things and return any equipment. All data should be encrypted according to Procedure 2B. And this is a reminder to all employees of the safety procedures in force here at the laboratory. Always wear a lab coat, gloves, and mask. No net-connected devices within 6 feet of the safety zone. No exceptions. The final shift closes all valves, not just the ones in the control room. Check the fluid levels in the heat exchangers and balance them immediately. I don't want any more instances of people checking it off the list when they haven't actually done it. No using implants or other distracting tech for non-work purposes. You alive? Your mother's asking when you're going to come see us. It's been 6 months. You're always working. Visit us sometime. Dad, I'm working. This is my work email. I can't have private conversations here. You're only supposed to use it in an emergency. I'll call when we're done with our research here. Love you. That's what I thought. You wouldn't always be sitting in that bunker if you had a normal job. Yulia is working for Militech too, but somehow she has time for us. You need to come out of that hole sometimes. We love you too, Donechko. Research results. Hello all, as you know, for the past few months I've been attempting to house the core and cooling system in a single element, currently storing them in our heat exchanger housing, but that's only a temporary solution. At the moment, the cooling system takes up too much space, particularly the steam generator. I've attached it externally, since we need to enlarge the housing anyway. However, the concept itself seems promising. If any of you has any idea how to decrease the size of the generator without reducing the level of heat transfer, please stop by my office. Hey Mike, I think I've got a decent design worked out. I'll come by this afternoon. We're learning things. Varied multi-purpose tools used to assemble and disassemble devices. Love that we've got a Johnny Silverhand vinyl here too. What was the name of that? Oh, hang on. What is that? Cynosure. Encrypted measures and defensive ice. Confirmation for transaction number 193857. Purchase confirmation for 1 ticket to the event Johnny Silverhand Solo, The Grand Illusion on October 9th, 2013.
We don't have time.
I want Johnny to acknowledge this. Shipment confirmation from Hank to Marcus. Please confirm the following shipment. 38 heat exchangers. Yep, we'll grab them Wednesday morning. Safety procedures, site closure. Okay. Johnny, you're a fan. Alright. I wish I could get stop getting bugged by this lady as I'm investigating. God damn. Shift schedule. Heat exchanger fluid level control. Don't sit and stare at the housing. This is just background work. Gaze trackers will not count time spent watching the heat exchangers as working time. Damien, Carolina, Nigel. If the level is incorrect, fix it right away. Then check it off at the start. Okay. Have a shift schedule. What's in here? Another computer. Ooh, we got this.
Schedule, you know?
Yeah, well, guess what? I just helped us out by turning off the surveillance system. Relax. And then all the mines have no power because I already turned them off. Alright, I don't know if that's surveillance for the rest of the place or just this room, though. So, we'll find out.
Can't have bad luck all the time.
We made it. The mainframe. The host.
Well, I'm waiting for some sort of, like, reactor-based technology that we're going into here.
Unbelievable. There's even files from the Third Corporate War here.
Yeah. Militech was tap dancing on its tits trying to keep Sokka from pushing him off the stage.
Shit. The oldest ones are encrypted. But wait. There's some newer footage. Dated 2068. Must be when they came back. Come here, take a look.
Play file. Alright, let's play the first one. 25th of September, 68.
Yeah. Okay, it's recording. Senior Research Specialist Evan McCrae, this is day 3 of our expedition. We've moved some equipment to the bunker. The old rail system remains largely functional. They might have used it to transport heat exchangers from the lab once upon a time. There is a mountain of old research here. I'll see if we can find a use for any of it.
The bastards were trying to reopen the project.
Okay, get it going again. 31st of October, Halloween expedition.
Well, Caesar managed to breach one of the data forts. He found fragments of some outdated code. Command controls for a weapon, perhaps? All we need now is an AI to merge its findings. Lisa will probe the black wall for any potential gateways. Huh? Oh, right. Day 39. Thanks, Lisa.
Hear that? They wanted to breach the black wall.
It's pretty huge. 11/11.
Day 50. 5-0. We received orders from HQ to shut down and return home. They say we're not safe here anymore. Caesar's packed us. We await Lisa's return. The poor thing's been in the bunker for 2 days. Jacked in. Or is it 3? She just won't come out. She's trying to download the data from the fortresses, but we can't hope to take it with us if she does. Now that's it. I'm gonna get her, Caesar.
Shit! This is bigger than I thought. Militech using some rogue AI to augment their old weaponry? This is huge.
Yeah. Militech and some secret weapon. Street's been saying it for ages. Usually between worlds ending on Tuesday and Bart Moss is hibernating in a fridge.
And one of those is real. We've already come to that point.
Look, if it mattered, would have been old news years ago.
Kidding me? You hear about Soul Killer? Now imagine a similar project, only Militech's pushing the buttons. These things change the world. And not for the better. At least not for people like us.
Like other peeps haven't tried to contact Blackwall AIs. Failing to see the big break there.
Look, Voodoo Boys poking at the Blackwall is one thing, but one of the world's most powerful megacorps weaponizing a wild AI? Infinitely worse. When people learn Netwatch is busy hunting ordinary Joes while giving the megacorps free reign, imagine the outcry.
So, we got it. Grab what you need, let's Delta.
Dante!
What the?
Oh.
Howdy, Bree.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hazed me once, won't do it again. Who the hell are you? Really?
Dante Caruso. Militech Special Agent. Stand down. I'm here for Bree. Couldn't give half a shit about you. Knew she was hiding somewhere in the area. Knew you were looking for her. Just had to watch and wait. Thanks, kid. Hope you're not about to start defending her. Must have filled your head with all sorts of horse shit.
Bree can talk. Ask her yourself.
And what'll I hear? More lies? Spinning tall tales is her specialty. She tell you how she wrote articles for us mucking up the competition? Ah. Can see those gears churning now. Yeah. Bree worked for Militech.
That true?
Yes. Took the gigs because that meant I got access to their archives. You gotta believe me. He knows I'm close. He wants to stop me.
Another failure to communicate. You don't know my mind, but I sure as hell know yours, Bree. A flag in the wind's what you are. Whose pocket are you in right now? Arasaka? Netwatch? That quant you were pulling intel from. Caesar Maharez. You know they zeroed him, right?
What are you talking about?
Bree's just in it for the cred. Thing is, 'cause of her, they'll wipe anyone who touched the project, including you. You want that?
He's just trying to scare us, V. You know that.
Sorry, Bree.
Stop him, V.
Lab ain't big enough for the both of us.
Come on, just zero him!
Think. You really want to stick your neck out for her?
Decide Bree's fate.
Cover now!
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know the full story and they're asking me to make a choice! Well, how are we feeling now? That was one hell of a finisher. All reliable. Even Cassidy would ditch his amnesty for this baby. Swapping this weapon greatly increases headshot damage and effective range. The farther the target, the greater the headshot crit chance. This game is allowing me to feast on iconic pistols and revolvers. For sure. I don't know if Bree will give us the truth of the matter after this, but we can read the thing. Oh, it's another Malaran too, just like Johnny's. That is a pretty revolver. Worth it, just for the revolver. Can't count on anyone. Count on this, baby. Alright, so we've got voice notes, case number KS111076 archived. Kevin Starr, former Militech employee, set up Agent Davis in the afterlife. I'm by his apartment. He hasn't left for 3 days. Rain's coming down hard. Maybe that's why. A group enters, 6 to 8 people. Group leaves. Door's locked, can't break it down. Check the door security system. Managed to open the door, found Kevin tied to a chair, unconscious, passed out, gagged. Is he breathing? Untied Kevin, he's alive. High-class apartment, but run down, abandoned. Wilted plants, clearly wasn't living here. List of clubs on desk. He was in the afterlife that night. Kevin regains consciousness, doesn't want to give names, admits he was in the club, but he's under their protection. Why? Another court want intel from him. Maybe he's a hostage? Single shot to the head. Couldn't let him walk. I enter the afterlife. 2 tequila. Put it on my employee account. Mag asks if it was really necessary to shoot the guy. Question marks. 4 drinks. Maybe it was. Unclear. And a broken radio receiver. This dude is just like hunting former Militech employees.
Come on out.
Thanks, V. I mean it.
I wonder if, like, the choice that you make determines whose gun you get. I think we got the better gun.
What he was saying. Any truth to it?
Really? The man who just tried to kill us, you give a damn what he thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote some pulp garbage, sponsored articles. Rent doesn't pay itself. Thing is, at some point you wake up, and you realize you live in a dump, and your life's a waste. And, well, I did it. Changed my life. Didn't know I had it in me, but here I am.
Know how you feel. Also left the corp behind. Wasn't easy, but it gets better. I promise.
Yeah, counting on it. Anyway, I'll finally be working for number one. Think I'll take a long vacation first, though. You know, in case some suit decides to trail me again. Really helped me out, V. You go ahead. I'll grab the rest of the files myself.
It is pretty, like, interesting, like a predicament when, you know, you're doing a job, you don't have all the answers, you're just kind of piecing some random stuff together, checking it out, and then you've got, like, a dude that rocks up at me like, she's lying to you, bruh, and you don't have the full side of either story, and then you've got to decide who lives and who dies. And it's like, well, I'm just gonna shoot the person. Oh no, I get both. Well, I mean, actually, maybe I only get this one because she put the gun down. Well, I get both with the choice that I made. There you go. Risk it for the biscuit. When your health is very low, weapon handling is improved, and all hits are crits. Risk it for the crit. Yeah. But I'm like, I'll just stick with the person I'm doing the job for. I'm a merc. There you go. We got 2 pistols for the price of 1. Risk it. Tsunami defense systems. Only slightly more efficient than pepper spray. They really love their iconic pistols, and I cannot blame them at all.
Got a tight schedule, you know?
Then you go, bam! Okay. See you later. Yeah, the fact that this dude was just basically hired to just stake out people and then zero them.
Yeah.
And dude was just down in drinks, unsure if he made the right choice or not. Alright, Mr. Hands. The client is pleased. Transferring your funds. Would hope so. Thanks for the cred. There you go. Job done. Okay. Cool little insight into some 60-plus-year-old Militech. They're just kind of entertaining little missions. I think I liked seeing some of the older technology. I don't think there was really much to the mission, really. And you don't really get all of the answers either, I suppose, to what's like truly going on there. Like, I'm like reading all these pieces, like looking at stuff like the cooling vents and like all these things. And I'm like, I wonder if we're gonna have to like try and figure something out, or like try and figure something out, or like putting things, you know, putting something together, or you know, getting something working. And obviously that was not the case. You know, that was not the case. We are leveling up some more, however. Grab that. And now we're at a point where we are going to be heading to Alex's safe house. Birds with broken wings. Always thought it was in showbiz you couldn't trust a soul. Turns out in hindsight, met a few good eggs in my time, but man, all these cloaks from Langley. Guaranteed dagger in the back. Probably stuck there by a friend. You're getting played here, no doubt about it. But not much choice without survival on the table. Just do me a favor. Ears perked, eyes peeled, and mind always razor fucking sharp. Alright. I can actually talk to the robot bartender this time.
How'd someone like you end up here?
My owner bought me from some junk dealers, revamped, reprogrammed, and finally infused me with her spirit. Gape earth and this unhappy wretch entomb, or change my form whence all my sorrows come. The tree still planted in the unfinished part, not wholly vegetative, and heaved her heart.
Your programming sounds ancient.
What can I get you?
Oh, man.
Thanks a lot.
Immersive bartending. Thank you. Incredible. You know, you could go serve someone else, you know. You're pretty close, you know, personal space, you know. I'm happy to drink in silence on my own here. I'm gonna go, actually. Okay. I'm gonna head down to the safe house. Down we go. It's me! I hope she doesn't ask for a gun back. I've grown quite fond of it.
Been here before, Reed. Exactly like then. Remember last time we had this convo?
I do. And yes, the rules is not that different. But the stakes are. The classic copy and paste of ID matching, bioscans, behaviorals, all bases covered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like Medellin. Or Night City a few years later. Let me see. Global arms trade? Check. Personality theft? Check. Oh, and gross overconfidence? Big check. Thought you didn't believe in coincidences.
Alex.
Gave her free reign back then, too.
That's not exactly the same. Not an adequate comparison.
You know I'm right.
Never want to walk too far in, just in case you interrupt the...
V, you're here.
Just in case you interrupt the conversation.
We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
I wanted to listen. Can I sit? No. How's this ancient pizza down here? Did you get new pizza?
Op not sitting well with you, Alex.
Reminds me of a few other stitches we handled. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in Op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corp-Tech.
Saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Think we can spare 60 seconds? Hell, might even learn something about So-Me that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury was kind of his MO.
So, what happened?
Well, So-Me had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had 2 barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Flack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
Story time. Me already, like, sitting down by, like, crouching, so it makes it, like, go weird when it actually allows me to sit. You're not gonna let me sit. I'm gonna crouch so it looks like I'm sitting. Ooh, a psychological evaluation of Colonel Kurt Hansen. Reason for evaluation: routine, low cyberpsychosis risk, above average IQ, low danger to self and others. Commanding officer's note: an efficient and effective soldier. Direct communication and natural rapport with subordinates has earned him trust and respect, at times overly assertive with his superiors. Service record is reliable, consistent performance. To date, 1 incident on record. Psychological assessment: exhibits a moderate tendency for insubordination and individualistic behavior. Recommendation: maintain closer oversight from CO while broadening his scope of responsibility in order to foster a sense of mutual trust and commitment. Good outlook for the performance and not recommended for further eval. Okay. Now a shopping list. Zaggy, Zed, 4X, Orange, Slider, Uma, and Ladybug. So we know about Slider in this list. Pointing out whether they're active, KI, or MIA. Shopping list is an interesting way to cover that. What do we got on the files here? Notes. S on Wednesday. 12 kegs. V settled. TC shots from V on Tuesday. Update inventory system. A didn't show. K involved. Messages. Delivery number 263. Daphne to Johnston. Hey there, honey. Could you rustle up a couple kegs of beer for me short notice? Preferably the light stuff if you got it. Donna's birthday is coming up on Thursday. Speaking of, you ought to stick around for it. I think you caught her eye last time. Not to mention you and me can talk about them price spikes you've been running into lately. Sound good? So we got like Alex's Alias. Film screenings at the Moth. Been thinking, maybe we mix things up for the next screening. Say Tarantula, or maybe the Mole People. Yeah, we could, but why? Gone with the Wind not your cup of tea? No, it is. It definitely is. But I think B-movies can show us glimpses back into the society of the time just as well. I know. Gable's iconic line and all that. But those old classics keep pulling on the same nostalgic retropian strings. Not sure I see that as a problem. Kind of the whole point. Creating a brand new reality, not just a reproduction of it. Yeah, well, this new reality, it's kind of tame. I say we show something from the weirder corners of Hollywood. Tame? Seriously? What about the Wizard of Oz? Whatever, it's fine. Then I say we do a double screening. That work for you, Sylph? Sure, sounds perfect. Thanks, Daff. And the Barguest Bulletin. Due to all the recent incident in Luxor Heights, we feel it necessary to make abundantly clear that all business ventures in Dogtown must adhere to Barguest structures. All are required to visit the Office of Business Operations located in the Black Sapphire. If you are found to be operating on unauthorized business, such excuses as "I didn't know" or "I couldn't find the office" will be summarily dismissed and considered an insult to the intelligence of the on-duty Barguest officer, resulting in severe penalties. Above all, we encourage honesty, transparency, and social responsibility. And a new liaison officer. We are pleased to announce a new officer has been appointed to assist with Barguest community relations in your neighborhood. Please welcome Officer A. Gibson warmly and with open arms as he joins fellows Officer Biffle and Miller soon. We look forward to seeing what good things are in store through our mutual support. And on medical supplies, and additional information on the delivery of medical supplies is expected soon. Barguest always keeps your health in mind and strives to maintain regularity with important shipments. We'd also like to take this opportunity to remind you that organized demonstrations of dissatisfaction are not only counterproductive, but are strictly prohibited. You do not have the right to legal protest, my friends. So get out of here.
We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to her.
No, she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Okay, we got a shard to read, and we've also got EBM Petrochem Stadium. Let's see if this is relevant. Though already analysed at length in its implementation of brutalist aesthetic design, not enough discussion has revolved around the stadium's likewise brutalist security system. The use of technology common to the prison industrial complex in the facility's security measures is an open, though largely ignored secret. In particular, the architects place several emphasis on crowd control and riot de-escalation. The stadium sections are divided by blast doors, which are kept open during events, but lowered during riots to quickly isolate small groups for easier pacification. However, in a controversial move, the designers granted full authority of all security measures to the system's resident AI. What does AI-regulated crowd control mean for judgment calls? Can it distinguish cyber-psychotic violence from that of self-defense? Will people fleeing a riot be permitted to leave or trapped inside with the fire starters? Considering the literal fortune spent on the stadium's construction and technological development therein, most experts do not anticipate any sort of critical system failure that could lead to disaster of that scale. Still, it appears rather obvious that this mega monument to Nighthawks football was built not with the fans and players at heart, but the corporate stakeholders who financed it. They've long known how to entertain the masses, now they know how to subjugate them. That's another thing that I need to go back to. We need to go back and check out the black market too, because we do have some money again after blasting it all on cyberware before. It's very interesting. It's like, are we going like Alex has it right, or we'll get her out of this? Because are you even listening? Yes. Are we being suspicious of Songbird still? Because that's what I thought Reed was doing when we were talking about it. He seemed to be on the same page as me in terms of Songbird putting this whole thing together, but he seems to be moving into a different state of mind where he's like, she didn't have a choice, you know?
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be right, but so am I.
Okay.
Right. Our objective, to free Somi from under Hansen's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because, well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and how. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
Okay.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's Soul Killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you in Songbird.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen and me with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
I want to get that Songbird information on my screen again so I can read through all of it.
Hamerick and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it. before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And your role in all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen?
Right. Where you'll sell him the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Sounds like flatlining Hansen's set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at the state. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
First step. What was it again?
Securing a trace on the Netrunner's car. This bit's on you. Alex will expand on that in a minute. Meanwhile, we'll make sure the personality data and imprints are airtight.
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
We're bringing Songbird free from Hansen's iron grip. And seizing tech that's gonna save your lives. You and Alex enter the stadium as Hansen's visiting Netrunners. Disguise is our key to the op.
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Okay. So, not sort of giving or divulging suspicions of Somi's involvement.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
Things couldn't be clearer.
So, time we talked about nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
Smoke and mirrors, man. Conspiracies, plans within plans. Okay, where's that speech? Oh, it is. Oh, it's the board. Okay.
Honestly, that this one Jew managed to build an army inside NC, that's just wild to me.
The bulk of his force are local thugs. Hansen's inner circle equipped him, trained him, albeit minimally. They're overgrown kids. They do something street level to get noticed. They get a gun. Staying alive gets some bulletproof vest or some other contraband toy. That's how it works.
Goons with prototype iron that fell off the back of the truck. Nova. Vargas Corps, inner circle. Ex-Militech commandos.
A specific op brought them to NC under Hansen's command. They're only a dozen or so strong. Outside looking in, they seem rock solid. Actually, they're anything but. Without Hansen, the command structure crumbled.
Okay.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
It put him to sleep. Saddled you with the Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So, we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. We're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks? What's his true aim here? Saving me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
And me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
Stations. How do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
So breach the station, trace the car. Good, what then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
To know, anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
It just works.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think your nearest station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Okay. Leave the safe house. No talking with Reed, huh? Really curious about how this is all going to go down. I feel like it is going to be a hot mess. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Do the mission. Need to get Johnny's thoughts, huh? Oh.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, completely painless.
Thank you. I got some free relic points. Vulnerability analytics. That's what we're going for. And that means we just need just another 3 to get like 1 for the gorilla arms for a shockwave, 1 for sensory protocol, becoming detected can slow time, and then machine learning. But I reckon we'll just get these big 3 in the middle now. So vulnerability analytics. During combat, you can now detect vulnerabilities in enemy armor and cyberware. Hitting them gives 100% crit chance, armor penetration, and damage bonuses. Dealing enough damage to vulnerability will cause it to explode, generating an EMP blast. Pretty cool. I'm excited for that. We're doing really well in terms of like weaponry. Like I've got my chef's knife that does crouched and undetected crit chance damage and crit chance for damage over time from bleeding also, plus a 40% bleeding chance. That's one hell of a knife. And then we've got the Old Reliable is what we're having a look at the moment, but obviously we've got multiple good revolvers and pistols.
Relic upgraded? How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I'd guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry. We're getting you out of there.
I know.
I don't know what to make of Songbird, and also like Songbird's ability to interface and interact and upgrade like the relic, like
you hear me?
And remotely too. It's such a weird thing. Like I want to know how exactly that works and how she's able to do something like that with this technology of the relic that is, you know, known to just be like this engram storage, but apparently just
Still
has
there.
also a skill tree and also can be used as a communications device through the black wall. Dangerously so.
First good news, you said. So there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
Meet Songbird between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. And I can't tell Alex and Reed about it. Gotta keep it between us. Just us girls on the relic.
Prices in Dogtown.
Generators! Filters! Injection pumps!
Filters! Injection pumps! Well, I don't really trust that, and that feels concerning to me. We're gonna go into the stadium,
Why you not come play with us anymore?
so we can go and shop at the black market. We'll also go back to the apartment, and we'll get the rifle, and then we will meet Songbird between 11 and 1. So that's the thing that happens.
Now! She's exposed! I know! Protect the wounded, for fuck's sake!
Just got to see that vulnerability with the EMP blast. All good, team. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Oh, we're still going. Bonked in the head. There you go. Alright. Lovely. Ooh, there's a nice weapon in here. Let's take a look. 1C7A FF55. Chesapeake? I don't know how to say that. Smart submachine gun. Unleash the power of the pack. Gain increased movement speed on kills and dismemberments. The faster you move, the more damage you deal. Bargus weapons also gain increased armor penetration. Handyman and a Warden submachine gun and stuff. Very cool. Okay. Let's take a look at this. What do we get? This guy. I love the look of all of the weapons in Cyberpunk. They just all look so cool. Man's best friend. Okay. Nice.
Something the matter?
Briefly, V. Netwatch has dispatched a hunter. As the quarry, exercise caution.
Say what?
Bree Whitney sold the Militech's data, then disappeared. Netwatch is now out to wipe anyone who came close to it. Occupational hazard. Take care of yourself, V.
Occupational hazard!
Chick fucking hazed me.
Should I let her die? We got 2 guns out of it. Oh man, that's funny. God damn it. I'm gonna have Netwatch on my ass. Incredible. It's also nice to be able to see Mr. Hand's face. That's hilarious. Okay. How lucky of me. It's gonna be no problem. Ain't nothing I haven't dealt with before. I think this is the one. It's moved. So it's no longer... Yeah. So I tried to grab it when it was here last time. And I didn't notice that it had been put here to grab. Headshots temporarily weaken and mark enemies. In this weakened state, enemies move slower, cannot use abilities, deal less damage, and are more prone to losing their balance. I like the color scheme on it. In USA. White, orange, and black is a really nice combination that I appreciate. A masterpiece of military craftsmanship has served President Myers well for many years. Until now. And she threw it away. Never to use it again. Alright, well we have maggot bed that we can sleep in. So that's nice. We're never getting dinner from Myers, are we? I just realized. And then we've got our stash. Oh, we can buy cars from the apartment. That's nice. How cool. And we can dance in this shithole, so that's awesome. We're going to go and meet Songbird now, so I guess we'll wait. And we'll get to the specified time. Okay, this is where we wait. Let's see how this encounter goes.
Well, here we are.
Okay.
You and me, face to face.
Face to digital construct.
Sure we're alone? Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you. Come over here.
I don't know who to trust.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular. I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie, too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his tunes, and there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
Her music gets serious. Ooh. Okay. So we have a accusatory little I know you did it. Which we don't necessarily know. It's just heavily leaning in that direction as the music comes in. What's interesting about a choice like this is this can provoke and also lead someone into a denial, like, oh, how could you think that of me? Or they admit it, because it's a very blunt statement to make, straight to the point. This gives them wiggle room, as when you're like, just be honest. They still have that plausible deniability on what they're asking you to be honest, what you're asking them to be honest about. But this is, you know, we're getting shown, she's like, I'm going to show you this thing, and I'm going to talk about my past because I trust you. And there's like, the way that I'm thinking is keeping cards close to the chest in terms of not compromising certain elements of the mission here by, you know, putting rifts between characters. We're on the same side here, at least on the surface level, as far as we're aware. Same with Reed, same with Alex. We're all just needing the machine to be oiled. I can't go messing with something, you know? That's the way that I'm thinking about it. I want to at least be on Songbird's side until I have cause to be otherwise. Same with, you know, everyone else. We don't have any concrete evidence. So I'm just going to say, just be honest. Please.
Songbird, need you to be straight with me.
I helped Hansen spring the trap on Myers. Maya did the deal in exchange for the neural matrix. I downed the plane, deliver Myers, yes. But blast her out of the sky, then hunt her down? Wasn't what we agreed.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
I like that by choosing the second option and her coming clean on it. That's good, because we're not like coming at her with that attack. We've given her the ability to be honest on her own and just be like, look, just give it to me straight. What's happening? What's going on? You know? So that's nice. And now we get to guilt her. So there was this plan. The neural matrix. This is the deal. This is what's driving us to do these things, huh?
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was a plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. It fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the black wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
Sounds painfully familiar. Think I know how you feel.
I don't. anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
I wanted to ask, actually. What happens exactly, when you reach past the black wall?
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too. With the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Like rogue AI stuff by being on the other side of that black wall.
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
Mm-hmm. He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join and serve, or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently, 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Damn, this is a rough one. I feel bad.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, the NUSA, Reed, from everything.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then...
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
why Cure seems like a pipe dream. It really does, because it's like this thing of like, hey, you get me out of here, we get this neural matrix, we go like to a place, and we get a prototype of a cure that is apparently working for both of us, right? Like, I have a relic in my head killing me slowly as Johnny replaces my body. What is the deal with Songbird that a cure is just like a cure-all? You know, it's like, is it just a neurological, with the neural AI thing, is it just this neurological, you're good. Back to, just take that relic right out, reverse all of that damage of it literally overwriting you. I'm so curious about how a cure can apply to both V and Song, you know? But it doesn't feel real. It doesn't. It feels like a hope, a dream of, we'll go somewhere and we'll get this and hopefully it all works and I'll let you know. You know? Or we can never see her again once we get her out of here. Oh, it does feel genuine, but it also feels like no one's gonna win. This is rough.
I understand you, believe you, know what it's like to fight for your life. Every minute of it.
Gives you a new perspective, doesn't it? I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Off she goes. Out of the black wall. Well, I hope I'm right in putting my trust in her and understanding where she's coming from, because, like, I get it, but also it's like, God damn, it feels wrong. But all of it feels wrong, you know. There's like all of these angles. You have no idea what like Reed and Alex will end up doing. You have no idea what Kurt's going to end up doing. He could have something in his back pocket, you know. We don't know until it happens. And it's this whole sort of element of, you know, we've gotten the warnings of these are not your friends. You know, be careful. Watch your back. And we're choosing to like trust someone, you know? Access the tracking station transceiver. I'm gonna go do that. The chapel. We're heading out of Dogtown. We'll head to the receiver, and then we'll call Reed. It does feel like that was quite a decent amount of So-Mi bearing her soul to V. But yeah, it's a really interesting thing about it. So the deal is, we grab the neural matrix and run, and then Alex and Reed are left with dealing with Hansen, because that's their mission. I mean, if we can get them, if we get them to a point where they're okay, then maybe we'll be all right. Tracking station transceiver. Is that going to be on the inside here, or is that going to be on the outside? And am I going to get shot by Placide hanging out around here? I'm scared. It is above, so it looks like it's...
Watch it.
I'm going to get up.
Great. Just great.
Ooh. Okay.
You got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
Ooh, I'm not intelligent enough for that.
Think we're good with just one more?
It's a car rental company, for Christ's sake. How sophisticated a system can they have?
Let's get to it.
Good luck out there. And raise Reed soon as you grab that encryption key.
So, interesting. It's like raise Reed when you get the encryption key, and I have the option to call Reed like now as well. So I'm like wondering if I'll make 2 separate phone calls to him or not. Should I call him now and then call him after the transceiver? Let's try that. I'll make a save. Just see how this goes. It's just Reed. I was looking for Saul.
Bree, status report.
Okay, so talk about Songbird.
Somi contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit. Better sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. This tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
But Reed, what Somi spilled, we really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the Hollow. We need that car tracking, so get to work. We'll go from there. Once you get the encryption key from this system, let me know immediately.
Okay. So there's like that option of like, Sumi spilled beans, we gotta talk, you know. I'm not sure how that'll actually go, you know. Oh my god, stop. Stop climbing a car, will you?
No mercy!
That's so cool to see. There you go. To see that in action. I like that. What was this? Paul and Bugsy. Yeah, I'm about to send you those generator pics. Alright, good. Well, how long I gotta wait? Hey, got him? Yeah, hang on, showing the techie. Bugsy, come on, the Tino's getting pissed. Shit's getting jumpy. Yo, Techie says that's some antique shit, not the generators we were supposed to get. Fuck do I do now? You wiped the motherfuckers. Trying to fuck us over, the scop shitters. Choom, you there? Yo, Choom, listen. What? Yo, sorry. Techie said he fucked up. Take another look. Those are the generators we wanted. But we already wiped the Tinos. Ah, well, fuck. He's like, actually, that's exactly what we needed. But I already wiped them, boss. Sorry.
Looking for something? Won't find it here. There's nothing to find.
Jesus.
Hey, is that your mom? She doing all right?
Uh-huh. She's fine.
You sure about that? Dunno, maybe you ought to tell someone.
Nah, she just came down from 2 days of BD. She'll wake up soon, snarf a scop dog, and cry about having a headache. She always does that.
God, this is just sad, dude.
Transceiver. Need to jack in quick. 2 secs and I'm gone.
You do you.
Parked.
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it. Old people need help with this stuff sometimes. So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back on. You know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
You know what? I'm gonna give the kid money because, like, yeah, like, if I give the kid money, she's gonna spend it on the mum's gonna spend it on shit, you know. But hopefully some food for the kids. I'll give you 1,000. I'm doing it out of the fact that, like, I would give you more.
Okay, Eddies are all yours.
Nova. Done deal.
So, Switch. Where is it?
I don't know exactly. Around here. Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said. We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold. Let's start playing. You'll get it.
Okay. And also it's just like the creepy thing of kids with, like, optic cyberware. Like, you can see that I've given the eddies to the kid, you know? And it's just like, it's wild.
Getting hot.
What the fuck? My BD! No! And the best fucking bit, too! Jackass power grid?
Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah! We're back on, baby!
Hopefully that dude doesn't get stuck in the mental state of whoever he was in the BD.
Hard reboot or hard kick.
God, that's so funny.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't even think about flatlining here. I ain't gonna touch a corpse.
This gotta be what having a fucking stroke feels like.
Hey, Johnny.
Ugh, this fucking sucks.
Preaching to the choir.
Nice. There you go. Wait a few hours for Reed to call. Okay. That's the plan, huh? Well. Encryption key received. Open my text messages, please. Oh, it's because I leveled up at the same time. Encryption key received. Nice work. I'll get a start on tracking Aurora and Amerik. As soon as they're near Dogtown, we'll know. We're in business. Signal from the tracker is live. Need a couple of hours. Call you soon. And Mr. Hens texted us regarding the prototype. V, I received word Hassan, your acquaintance from the Scraper, wishes to contact you. Naturally, I declined to hand him your contact details. However, if you wish to speak to him, I've sent you his current coordinates. Hassan. That tune spells trouble. An amusing remark coming from you, V. In any case, you'll find him in the Longshore Stacks. And we gotta level up. Very good. Can't wait to get to 20 so I can get Edge Runner. Have some more cyberware going on. That'd be very fun. Okay, so waiting a few hours for Reed to call. Meet with Hassan is go your own way, which is very good. And then we've also got Balls to the Wall, which must have popped up while I was running. So we'll be doing that eventually too. While we wait a couple of hours, let's do Tomorrow Never Knows and ask Misty about the new tarot cards that we found. Because we did get the 4 cards. So head back into the city. A text from Alex. Hey V, now that you got those pesky transceivers all sorted out, how about stopping by the Moth? Kick back, take a breather. Already got a bottle open, the kind for special occasions. What do you say? The hardest part of a mission is always the waiting. It is interesting, so I'm like, do we have the time for that? But I guess so. Thanks for the invite. Hell yeah. You might want to hurry. This bottle will not last long. Meet Alex at the Moth. Okay, well let me quickly talk to Misty. I already traveled all the way here.
Have you done any effort?
Been a while since we've been here.
Hey, Misty. Happened upon some more murals. A little different, Deez. Can't say exactly how, just different.
Describe what you saw for me.
So I saw a hooded figure, star or pentagram behind them. Devil's Dealing's your area of expertise too?
The King of Pentacles. Having dealings of your own, with one who's built a rich, powerful realm through sheer determination. Someone like that. Dangerous, V. World looks different from atop a throne. Your reign is constantly under threat.
Rather deal with satanic shit, honestly. Saying I gotta be on my guard?
I'm not sure simple caution's enough. Bad fate's stronger than that. But follow your heart, I always say. Even in defeat, you'll remain true to yourself.
So there was this figure, seated, holding this thingamabob like a club or scepter or something.
The King of Wands? So, that suggests you've met a leader who sticks to his principles in pursuing his aims, or even some grand vision.
Okay, good or bad?
Well, as ever, it depends on you. The King of Wands suggests fresh opportunities, the discarding of old patterns or habits. But it implies a certain danger, too, of ruthless action and shortcuts taken. And in the end, it could demand a sacrifice towards fulfillment of some great expectation.
I saw this figure sitting there with, dunno, a goblet maybe?
Ah, the King of Cups. Oh, be especially careful with anyone you've met who this card might be pointing to.
Well, gotta be careful with everyone I meet these days.
On one hand, the King of Cups signifies understanding, emotional balance. On the other, he's the opposite, manipulation and spiritual crisis. And V, hun, the last thing your spirit needs is even more chaos and disappointment.
So, saw a guy wielding a pair of swords.
You've met the King of Swords, one of my personal favorites.
Oh, something good?
Well, the King of Swords sees clearly and is a strong voice of reason. But when emotions run high, even reason can't always rise above the jazz. His truths are often sharp, painful to hear. Some would rather cover their ears, live a lie, if only to avoid suffering.
Thanks, Misty. I guess. Still gotta wrap my head around this.
You know where to find me if you need any help, V.
Wanna read my tarot?
Sure thing. Focus on the recent past and what you expect in the future. The Hermit. In solitude, he discovers the truth about himself and the world. From this, he draws strength, his lantern cutting through the darkness. Could be you, or someone who shows you kindness. But watch out. A reversed Hierophant lurks in the darkness. He brings crisis, both in life and authority, rebellion and fanaticism. He is a grave threat. The devil reversed. You will find yourself under the influence of powerful people with unclear motives. Be very careful. The tower. You and everyone around you will experience a great shock. When the tower falls, nothing will be the same again. Nothing at all.
Thanks for the heads up, Misty. I'll watch out.
I'm glad you understand.
Wanna read
No, that was the wrong one. Why did it go, dude? Why did it change order? It changed the order. That's so annoying. All right, thanks. Yeah. Okay, it's the same this time. Yep. I really liked the tarot reading. The tarot reading was really nice. Yeah, but not a second time. I'm good. I love its relevance, right? It's genuinely so good, like the way that it's worded and how it ties into our current part of the story.
Hey, Misty. Sheesh. You're a real chum, Misty. Thanks. Great insights. Still not sure what to make of what I saw, though.
Well, I think you're caught between strong personalities, warring ones even. They all want to influence you, though not all of them necessarily know it.
Nothing new there.
Don't dismiss it, V. You've got new possibilities to explore, new paths to tread. On the way to either your salvation or doom. The choice is still yours, though. You still shape your life, your fate.
Wow.
So what do I do? What's the right path?
Just be true to yourself, V. Your heart'll know the way. A life-changing event is likely imminent. Watch for it closely.
It is. The game is just like bashing me on the head with like, you're gonna have to make a real big choice. Salvation or damnation. Wow. Love how that tarot card conversation ties in, but oh my god. That is, that's surely something. Jesus. Alright. Let's go and meet Alex at the Moth. Hopefully this fast travel isn't too late. Longshore Stacks is also where Hassan's hanging out. But we'll have this drink with Alex before the mission. Hopefully. There we go.
Here's to you, Canalito.
And then Reed should call.
Hey, you made it. Got a head start. A drink to calm the nerves.
Thought I'd be a no-show?
In the habit of considering every possible outcome. I wrote you because I needed someone to talk to. Someone outside the firm. And not some total rando. To take my mind off the mission, not worry about being someone else for a millisec. Hope that makes sense.
Okay. So, what do you want to talk about?
I mean, it's not like I have an agenda typed up. I just want to be a normal fucking person for a little bit. Myself, specifically. Just me. Just Alex.
like the sound of that myself. Just shed this skin and leave the Night City murk behind.
Hey, yeah. Like, who are you anyway?
Good question. With all the shit going on in my life lately, a damn good question. And definitely too soon to know for sure.
Say, you ever think about who you'd be now if, life had taken a different turn?
You have no idea. A major sellout on Arasaka's payroll.
I don't know. I guess I'd still be searching, taking it one day at a time, making mistakes along the way.
Getting tangled up in trouble, you mean?
No doubt. But maybe the kind not out to kill me. To your health.
To this.
Okay, now you. Who would you be, if not a secret agent and master of disguise?
An actor.
No hesitation there.
Always dreamed of seeing my face on a show bill. I love musicals especially.
Seriously?
Call me old-fashioned. So yeah, guess I'd be a brain dance star.
I like how that ties into the emails that we read about the particular movies that were being screened.
Got any dream roles?
Norma Desmond, Sunset Boulevard. Guessing that doesn't ring any bells.
Not a single one.
No surprise. It's ancient far as films go. I have a soft spot for tragic characters. Not to mention I see something of myself in her. Neither of us know when to let go.
No matter how this ends, Alex, got my fingers crossed for you.
And I got mine for you. Shit, and my toes. Ooh, I love this song.
Let me drink too. I have to drink and say to your dreams or say fingers crossed.
It's never what it seems when it's all I'm ever missing. And it feels as though I'm waiting. And I don't need no head in my hands to know I'm ever heading way south.
Have double before we stand up again.
Somewhere between the ice and fire, 'cause it's all I'm ever thinking.
Oh, we can dance too? Okay.
Don't hear anything about it right now.
Alex has better dance moves than Judy in the apartment, but V's
Don't do this often, I'm guessing.
Bustin' moves. I can't say I do. What gave it away?
Wasn't thinking of dancing, but never mind.
Anything about it right now. All of this is traded somehow. It's not me.
Oh, sorry. What did you say? Should I have said, doing what exactly? Like, sorry, I'm spoken for. Oh, and there it is, timing.
Gotta go.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, there you go. Reads.
We'll see you on BD posters in no time. I know it.
First, retirement.
Okay. God, the timing of
See you soon, V.
the timing of Reed calling Was there a potential, like, something else there, by the way? I'm more the type of person that needs, like, an atomic bomb of confirmation dropped on them. I don't really pick up on hints very well. Okay, she's on her iPad now. She's gone to iPad land. I'm kind of curious there about that one. I wonder if we have, we've got an autosave when we, like, arrived. Oh, God, of course I can't. Alright, Reed, call me.
Okay, I'm back. Talk.
Hello?
Be one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She'll know you came with my blessing.
Damn, okay. Faraday's clinic. Right, we're at the clinic. And I really loved that moment with Alex, like, on the way over here, just thinking about it. It was such a genuinely real and human moment, and just nice to actually, like, look at that scene and be like, it was nice just to have these, you know, just to relax. A beer before things get really tense. I appreciated that, and I think that was nice. And you've got, like, a real moment with Songbird as well, where she kind of, like, bears her soul to you. The only one that we don't really have that with is Reed, because he's serious. He's down to business, you know. I don't think we're going to sit down with him and really bare our souls to one another. He's told us some stories, but not on the same level, you know.
Hello? Hello?
You Farida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you?
I doubt it.
Hear you collect trinkets. Unification War era.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
I'm in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
Whoa!
V, good to see you.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize you would be here. That's my face, dude! That's my head in a jar! What the fuck? That's me. That's my piercings. That's my cyberware. Whoa! What the fuck? That's crazy. I was initially just attracted to this because I was like, whoa, that's a face. But it's my face. That's even creepier, dude. Scan results V. Okay, that is... That's scary, Reed. Why? What is this? Is it like, is it going to be like my face can change? Because I'll have to like take on the appearance of like one of the twins? Holy shit. Did not think you were going to be here, Reed.
Not giving me any breathing room, huh? Trust an issue.
Just looking out. I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through, too. To resort to treason.
Basing your expectations on the woman you used to know, not on who she is today.
Common denominators remain in place. She's trapped, not just here and now, but going months back, hell. Actually years. I blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Blackwall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone, except maybe you, a little.
Interesting line.
Song should trust you, not me. That it?
I can't say I really blame her. I can only blame myself.
But could you have done anything differently?
Something. Anything. Instead of giving in and being exiled in Night City, a couple thousand miles away.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
What you trying to sell me, Reed?
Nothing. I'm merely trying to convince you.
Okay. We break the chain Hansen wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help it disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
Remember how cold he was when we were in that scene with Slider?
Want to ask her a few questions, huh?
To understand her side. Got an idea already of what I'll hear. System broke her. Almost took her life. Like it did mine. As for me, well, my time's well past. But Somi's still worth saving.
Something I really think is incredible about this expansion is the way that we've interacted with these characters so far, and the way that how we feel about them has shifted and molded throughout the course of the story so far, in terms of Reed, Somi, and Myers specifically, and then Alex kind of a little bit. Alex is easily the more sympathetic one in her position and like what she's going through and how she feels about everything.
V, you can help her. And yourself.
Reed is locked up tight, and like there's a crazy amount of loyalty to Myers here in the fact that he was declared dead. He quite literally died for them, resurrected right back into it, you know? And then Somi, you go from being on her side to being like, oh, what's going on? And then like Reed's telling you one thing, Song's telling you another, and you're kind of not sure. But like I said, like Reed's the only one who hasn't born his soul to us in the way that everybody else has, and that leaves him in this very sort of clouded element.
Spinning quite the yarn playing me. Fits the MO of someone who used to recruit spies for a living.
Fuck. No. Just listen. I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black wall and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
Yeah, but I think you have another plan in mind too. Plans within plans within plans. And it's like that silence of like, listen. I was like, you're watching him like playing the chess of him trying to figure out how to convince us of this, right? And he's thinking.
Read you loud and clear. So what's it all mean next?
I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker. Silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida will feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
Icebreaker. I love that name for it.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
You sure this soft will work? Doubt it's been tested on anyone at Songbird's level.
From what they tell me, this program can anticipate what she'll do before she even thinks to do it. By the time you cut one thread, it's already found another. A precision-guided weapon designed to evade countermeasures.
That doesn't seem like a nice, peaceful endeavor, and also, like, we wouldn't need to engage with that level of shutting someone down if it wasn't gonna go the way that Song doesn't want it to go, you know?
Okay, how do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
This'll turn to shit.
Who says it has to?
Don't know, man. But say you do corner her. Expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean.
There comes a time when all expectations are null and void. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands.
He can barely look me in the eye, by the way. He can barely look me in the eye.
Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
I need to do anything, or...
20 questions first? Should I hold your hand? No. Do nothing. Tush? Meet chair.
Dude, like...
Okay. Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
So, like, real talk, just to address that, like, we have 3 players in this game right now. We've got Alex, Songbird, and Reed. Alex has such a human moment bearing her soul to us. So much intense, genuine eye contact. This, like, very human conversation about, like, not even involved with the mission, with the job. We're just, you know, I don't want to be this. I want to be out of this. I want to be living my dream. Songbird, again, like, some very genuine eye contact, bearing the soul, talking about this stuff, you know, going through this element of, like, I want to help you. I also want to get out of this. I want you to trust me. I want to show you that you can trust me. And then you, on the other side, have Reed that is like, we're doing the mission. We're going to do this. We're shutting her down. Like, I'll get her out, you know, like, I got my own plan. And I'm like, how are you going to slip that past Myers? His stuff feels like he doesn't even believe what he's saying. And he can barely look at me when he's saying most of his stuff. It's crazy to really appreciate Reed as a character and feel quite close to him in the missions that we're doing and working together and being like, man, this is awesome. And then getting to a level like this and going, all right, I'm now understanding those, like, previous warnings about, like, remember that these people are not your friends. And yes, that also includes Alex and Song, but, like, there is, like, this tier list. There's, like, a hierarchy of trust and who's showing a more genuine side of themselves in this little mess of co-workers and friends and blurred lines and, you know, just who to trust. No one. But it's hard when you are wanting to be trusting.
This tech actually heard about it. Back at Arasaka Counter Intel. We thought it got the chop at the prototype stage.
As you can see, it yet lives. Chatterbox.
Good night.
Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
I don't feel so good. Why am I waking up during this? You could have just... Oh, you're not. Oh, the noises. Dude, my face has been peeled off. Oh, I have a faceplate. Oh, I hate that. The sounds in my ears, dude, of my flesh being peeled off of my own face. I can't believe I woke up for that. How do I look? I know you can't see.
How many fingers, my old
No, Johnny. Fuck off, please.
You missed me. Warms the cockles. Truly. So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
This dude's like my best friend. I love that, like, the dude who's like by your side when you like get out of surgery and he like makes you laugh.
Doing what I gotta do to survive. Figured you'd understand.
Oh, fuck. Even talking like they do. Just using different words. That's the job. No other way. For the greater good. Christ. It's exactly why I ditched the ranks. But seriously. Found yourself in a shit-tastic situation.
Shit-tastic.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
Think one of them's trying to dupe me?
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty, but their motivations are plain and clear.
Ah, this is so good.
Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Reed or Songbird? What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
Oh.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Thanks for everything.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yep, so my facial morph imprint. And obviously, like, for me, it's exactly the same. Like, obviously there's going to be nothing different. It's my exact face. But now I know that it's not my face anymore. And it can shift into other faces. Gary the Prophet is going to have a field day with this story if he ever hears about it. My God, dude. I loved the way that was shot by having, like, you, like, being moved and Johnny showing up around the place with you. Damn. So uncomfortable. I've seen that face before. And there you go. Birds with Broken Wings completed, and we are able to call Reed to move into the next quest line, and that is where we will be bringing this episode of Cyberpunk 2077 to a close. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It seems quite clear, based on even the conversation with Johnny, Reed or Songbird. There is a choice to be made here. Do we side with Songbird, or do we side with Reed? There's a choice to be made, and how Misty talks us through the cards as well. It's also the same thing, a choice about our own fate, and it seems that we are gearing ever closer to that event. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.